Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our viewers and listeners. Thank you so much for joining us in our broadcast for today. I am one of your hosts, Brother Vince Hamyas from the local congregation of Anaheim, and I will be joined by my co-host.
Yes, I'm here with Brother Vince. My name is Brother Nathan Vicente from the local congregation of Buena Park. And today we have a very special guest. If I could ask him to come on cam. Round of applause to our brother Justin. He wants to introduce himself.
Thank you so much for joining us. Now for our topic for today, we will be discussing different kinds of hot and comforting drinks, especially perfect for the winter season, right?
Yep.
And the title of our topic for today is Sip, Savor, and
Smile.
Smile.
I like that one. One take.
But once again, we thank you, Brother Justin, for joining us, especially with what we're going to be discussing today. You will be our expert, right?
Okay, no pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Right? So first, what we will be doing is we will be playing a game. Actually, it's a very exciting game because we will get to try, 5 different drinks. Now, I'm not really a big fan of hot drinks. I didn't grow up with them. Like, the only thing I like is probably tea and hot chocolate. So you guys will help me, right? Brother Nate, Brother Justin.
I mean, it looks like you're in luck. One of our options here is hot chocolate with marshmallows.
I got that.
You got that?
Yeah, I got that. That's me.
You'll be
That's
our hot chocolate expert. But yeah, basically what Brother Vince is saying, our game is to basically match the names here. We have the names of the drinks written down on these pieces of paper, and we're supposed to match them to each of these 5 drinks. So if you don't want to, let's not keep the audience waiting. Let's continue and grab our.
All right, first drink. All right, here we go.
All right.
Okay, first drink.
Okay.
Now, yes, we will try them, but also we will be describing the flavor.
The flavor, yeah.
What we like about the drink, and we will also rate the drink.
So I think first, you know what? Let's do a little sniff test.
Yeah.
Before we actually drink it.
Oh, wait.
Honestly, I don't know.
Wait.
Okay, strong start. Okay, maybe now we can. Want to sip it now? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that is strong.
Okay, I think I taste a little like a minty flavor.
It is, huh?
Minty mocha flavor. Peppermint.
Yeah.
Peppermint mocha flavor.
It's almost like it's peppermint.
It's almost like it's peppermint mocha.
Yeah, it's almost like it's peppermint mocha.
So
So we're gonna put
Okay.
that.
yeah,
I think
we'll
that's
match
a
it. We'll match
pretty
it.
safe
match
guess.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's,
Yeah, I'm
let's
confident,
lock
I'm
it in.
confident.
Safe guess. Okay.
Just remember where you put
Safe
your drink
guess.
so you can drink it after the bar.
Yes. Okay.
1 down, 5 to go, or 4 to go. 4 to go. I can do math.
Okay.
Grab our next drink.
Sniff.
Okay, sniff test again.
Oh, wait.
Ooh.
It kind of gives it away.
It's like
Does it?
Oh, okay. I guess we're sipping now.
I don't want to.
This one's
I
tough.
don't want to say anything. You guys are the experts.
You know what?
You're the
I feel like
expert.
I'm thinking ginger.
I'm thinking
I'm
this
thinking
one too.
gingerbread too. Yeah.
But you know what? It's not like a gingerbread flavor. I really just taste the ginger, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
No bread.
Like this,
Yeah, I don't
like
taste bread
when
at
I think of gingerbread, I think of like the pastry, But in this drink, I really just taste the ginger,
I taste a little bit of chai.
like the chai too.
I taste
right.
everything but the bread.
But the bread, exactly. See, Brother Justin gets it.
So
Brother Justin
ginger
gets it.
tie.
I guess I am an expert.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you're here.
This one I feel like is also good when you have like a cold because it has that ginger,
Yeah.
taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ginger's, good for
Might
when you
save
have a
this
cold.
next time. Might save this for
Okay,
next
let's
time.
lock this in. Gingerbread chai tea. Okay. Okay, 2 down, 3 to go. I can do math. Okay.
I can do my
Let's grab the next cup. All right, sniff test.
I don't know about this one.
I think I can kind of guess
It
what this
smells kind of hazelnutty.
Oh, I do kind of taste the hazelnut, but I don't really taste the matcha either. What do you think?
I mean, if you look inside, it's kind of like a lighter color.
Oh, that's
than the
true.
last.
We can just
We
peek
can
at
look.
the-
No.
No.
Sorry,
That's-
sorry.
No. Let's. strictly taste.
This one might have to be the hardest one because I feel like it could be.
I don't think
Maybe-
it's caramel, honestly.
You don't taste caramel?
Mm.
I'm not a big caramel person, so I don't really have that much. So
Yeah, me
to be
neither.
honest, I kind of forget what it tastes like. I'm not.
I don't know. I'm stuck.
Well,
What do
I
you
know for
think?
sure it's between
I
these
trust. I trust Brother
Yeah.
Justin's judgment.
Oh,
You,
okay.
remember, he's the expert.
He's the expert.
Yeah.
two. Okay, let's
It's
go with
your
matcha
call.
then.
We got
Matcha?
matcha.
Okay.
I taste more of the hazelnut than
Trust.
the caramel.
Trust.
All right.
Okay. So
Lock
matcha.
this in.
Right.
Move that
That's
mic
the
a
wrong
little
one.
bit.
That's the wrong one.
Oh,
That's
is
the
it?
wrong one.
Oh, it's this. Oh, oops,
Come on,
oops,
he's the
okay.
expert.
Sorry. Okay, next one.
Or hot chocolate.
Man, this is like. This
Oh,
one's pretty strong.
yeah,
I
that's
feel like
strong.
the scent is pretty
Wait.
strong.
Guys, I think I made the wrong decision.
You know what? I think I
wait
know
a
what you're
second.
talking.
Wait a
Is-
second.
can we do a little switch?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's locked in. You're
We're
right.
gonna
you're right.
switch. Oh, is it locked in?
Yeah.
Oh
We
man.
can't switch it. We can't switch it.
I made the wrong decision.
Yeah, I taste
But I
matcha
do
in
like
this
the
one.
flavor. It's nice.
This was nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good thing I'm sitting down. I feel like with all these hot drinks, I'm gonna end up falling asleep if I'm sitting down. You know?
We're gonna be hyper. What are you talking?
No, I don't know. Something about like a hot drink in my hand makes me like
Oh, it
kind of
feels,
sleepy.
like,
you know,
cozy, huh?
cozy, and I
Yeah,
want to
so
like
relaxed.
It's cold
wrap
up here.
wrap up in blankets and just go to sleep.
Mm. That's good.
This one's really
That's
good.
really good. I like that.
Well,
It's really good, but I made the.
It's
I made the
okay.
wrong
it's okay.
choice.
It's okay. So
I wonder what the last one is.
I wonder what it is.
what? Oh,
We have
this
so
is
many
like
choices.
feels like there's a lot in here.
Feels this feels kind of hot, so be careful.
Yeah, this one definitely feels the hottest out of all of them.
I mean, no brainer.
Sniff.
Smells very chocolatey.
I also feel like I have a really bad heat tolerance. Like I have to like
This
put
might
like
burn my tongue.
sometimes I put like ice in my hot drinks to like cool it down
Yeah.
faster because I don't like them too hot.
Mhm.
Because I don't know, I'm scared of like burning my tongue.
I'm scared.
also
I'm not scared
scared.
to.
I'm like tilting it, but it's not getting to. I'm like waiting.
I don't
But yeah, I think it's with the smell. I think it's
safe to
hot
say it's
chocolate.
hot chocolate. It's
Yeah.
the only one left.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah. So now with the fun part, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna be rating our drinks
Oh
from
right.
1 to 5. We
Yeah.
forgot.
We're supposed to rate them as we go, but it's okay. We'll do them now.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
starting back off at number 1.
Okay.
So
1 to 5. So brother Nate, what do you think?
peppermint mocha. I think that one is a good solid 4. I think solid 4. What do you think?
Solid 4. I give it.
Because we're doing it out of 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I give it a 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give it a 4.32.
Oh, he's getting precise.
Okay.
I think
Very
because
precise.
peppermint is a very like a distinct flavor, and
Mhm.
you know, not all people like that minty flavor, so
Mhm.
it is a
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
of an
yeah, yeah.
acquired taste, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about the gingerbread chai latte? What do you think about that one?
I mean, I give it a 5, but it's kind of
Oh.
like false because there's no bread. I didn't taste the bread.
The bread, yeah.
So is that a 1 then?
No. I'm just kidding. I give it a
Ah.
5. I give it a 5. It's pretty good.
I feel like I would only really want it if I was sick, like what I said earlier.
Yeah.
So in that case, I feel like I would have to give it like a 3.
3.
But not that it's
Okay.
bad. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not my first
Yeah.
choice out of all
Yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
options.
I'll meet you in the middle and go 3.76.
76.
Oh
Wow.
my god. That's why he's the expert. That's why he's the
Yeah.
expert. Okay, next up, matcha.
Well,
I can't be back.
we kind of know that it's
Matcha.
not the. So we
Yeah.
can.
Oh,
switch
you're
it.
right. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Switch those,
We can
yeah.
switch it now.
We can switch it now.
That's okay. 4 out of
It's
5.
okay,
That's,
yeah, 4 out of
that's-
5.
That's still an A, right?
Oh wait.
All the answers are at the
Answers.
bottom of the.
Oh, then we got it right.
Yeah, let's go.
Did we really?
First try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just
Yeah.
to reiterate. So number 1 was just double check peppermint mocha,
Mocha.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got that
We got
right.
it right.
And then number 2, gingerbread chai latte. That's correct.
Right.
And then. Okay. Well, we already switched. Right?
Yeah.
So we switched these ones. So
Yeah.
we got a
These
4 out
two-
of 5.
These 3 are guaranteed. These 3.
And this one
If we
was
get
the
this wrong, I don't know, man.
yeah the matcha. And then the last one was hot
I'd
cocoa.
be surprised if
This
we
one
got that
was
one
yours.
wrong.
Yeah.
Where did we leave off? I think this,
This
one,
one,
right?
yeah.
So caramel brulee. Like I said earlier, I'm not really of a big caramel
Mm.
person, so I think I'm gonna have to give this one a 3 as well.
A 3.
Not that it's bad. It's just I'm
Okay.
not a
Probably
big caramel.
2.91.
2.91.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'll give it a not hating. I feel
Yeah.
like yeah.
Not
But I'll
either
give
of
it a
them.
2
It's okay.
because it was really strong.
It's strong and
Yeah.
it's a bit sweet too.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously caramel is a pretty sweet
Yeah.
flavor.
But
So for all our sweet tooths out there, I guess
yeah, I
caramel
guess you
brulee
like
is
that.
your
You like
drink.
it. Yeah. And this
Um,
one, matcha. I think for me, this is a 5. I think this is
Matcha.
my favorite out
Really?
of all. Yeah. I was surprised because I'm not really a big matcha fan, but
uh-huh.
you know what? It was surprisingly good.
Yeah, me and brother Justin, we like our matcha, I'd
We
say.
do like
Yeah,
matcha.
yeah.
But yeah, there's also different kinds of matcha. Like some people like it a little grainy, some people like it a little sweet. So I guess it just depends on the kind of
Yeah.
kind of matcha you like, right?
Yeah.
This one I would say, how would you describe this matcha, brother Justin?
That one I'd say is more on the sweet side.
On the sweet side, yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
Just because of the added hazelnut,
Mhm.
I think it's the hazelnut in the milk.
in the milk, yeah.
hazelnut.
So what do you think? What rating should we give it?
I'm gonna say 4.72.
4.72. Wait, are we keeping track? Which one has the highest rating so far? I think this
Oh,
one,
sorry, I
right?
didn't know we were doing averages. My bad.
No, it's okay. I think this one probably has the highest, right? 4.72, that's pretty high.
Okay.
And then also I think I would give that one a 4 too. So I guess first place, second place, third place,
place.
fourth place? Is that what
Yeah.
we did? Okay.
Yeah.
This was pretty low.
All right, and last but not least, hot chocolate with marshmallows. So I think just because it was a little too hot for me,
Yeah. Wouldn't
not even anything
Yeah.
related to do with the
For me.
flavor. And I also wasn't able to taste any of the marshmallows. So I think this one will probably be like a 3.5.
3.5. Okay.
Is that fair?
That's
That's
fair.
just my
That's
personal.
fair.
What,
Yeah,
what do
yeah,
you
yeah.
think, brother? Justin?
3.14.
3.4.
It's like
3.14.
pie.
I give it a I'll give it
Yeah,
a
I think
4.
that's a
Yeah,
fair
yeah.
rating.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's pretty fair.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, but that was really fun. I
Yeah.
mean, not every day you get to try 5 different hot drinks in a span of like
Wow.
5
Oh,
minutes.
I'm not
Got a little,
sleeping
uh,
anytime soon.
Sample action
yeah.
going on.
Thank you for
Yeah.
helping us.
Thank you to our expert, brother
Expert.
Justin.
You know. But yeah,
So I think, we can go ahead and move on to our next segment.
But before that, we would like to read some comments that were left by our viewers in our YouTube channel. So first is happy 15th anniversary to the local of Palm Springs. Woo! Thank you, Paul. And then that's from Brother Ron de Mesa. And then from Brother Andrew Wynn, jumping on board from the local congregation of High Point in the ecclesiastical
Oh,
district of Virginia.
Virginia.
That's a nice.
Thank you for tuning
Thank
in.
you. Thank you for tuning in, Paul. So, and then from Brother Julian, good morning, Paul, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. And Sister Regine, good morning. Brother Vince, Brother Nathan, and Brother Justin.
Morning,
Hashtag
Aunt
Anaheim.
Regine.
Good morning, Aunt Regine.
Dang. Okay, let's
Yeah.
see who else we have. Sister Jenica said, I love how Renee is always on every food order. That's such a crazy coincidence. That's so.
It's not a coincidence.
Sister Caitlin said hashtag gingerbread. I guess that was her ginger. Sorry,
no
I guess that
bread.
was her favorite drink out of the 5. Who else do we have?
Oh, we-
Sister Myra from the local. She said Queen Nate loves food.
Yeah. Be a Nate.
Yeah,
How'd I do
you
that?
called me on this episode, didn't you?
It's a coincidence. What can I say? It's a
It's a
coincidence.
coincidence.
Okay, so now I think we can move on to our next segment. Isn't that right, Brother Vince? Okay, so Brother Justin. So basically, for this segment, we're gonna ask our guest here, Brother Justin, different questions revolving around the topic of hot drinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So starting off first, what was the first hot drink you've ever had that you
Yeah.
remember?
It's kind of tough, right? It's like
Yeah.
a hard.
You have to go way back
Yeah,
to your
because
childhood.
drinking
Yeah.
hot, beverages.
Yeah.
It's very common. So
Yeah.
I mean,
you know.
when I was younger, I probably wouldn't have any of these.
No, yeah.
Oh,
four.
definitely not.
Definitely not.
These are not kids.
But I
a
think,
lot of
I
caffeine
think for
in
sure
there.
hot chocolate. For
Hot
sure.
Hot chocolate, yeah. I feel like that's like a classic childhood staple for
For sure.
all
Yeah,
of us.
yeah.
At least those of us growing up
Yeah,
in like
whenever it
the
gets
United
cold.
States. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's always a go-to.
Mhm.
It is
I
good
think
too.
that like hot chocolate and also apple cider for me. Like
Apple
those
cider.
those are the two like go-to hot drinks
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
when I was like a
Okay.
kid, when I was like cold
I think
winter time.
for me, I mean, growing up in the Philippines, well, at that time,
That's
hot
true.
chocolate's not really like a big thing there.
Sure.
Probably now it is, but
Yeah.
when I was growing up, I think coffee was the biggest because my parents love coffee. So
Mm.
probably, it's probably that's the
Coffee.
first thing I tried. So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what other favorite hot drinks do you savor other than tea and coffee? Because
Ooh.
tea and coffee is the most common ones, right?
But there are other ones.
Yeah, but
like,
there are other ones. So
I'm gonna need some examples, guys.
oh well,
I
you
don't
could
know
always
if I can think of any.
like for example, like my mom, especially now that it's winter time, her go-to hot drink is literally just hot water with lemon.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
which I mean,
Yeah, that
it's
works.
still a drink, you know.
Yeah.
It still counts.
Okay.
How about like ginger tea?
Or
You know,
ginger,
like-
yeah,
like,
kind of like
yeah.
what we.
Ginger
Okay.
and honey, right?
Okay.
Those are-
Building on that, I definitely have to mention hot matcha. That's one of my
Yeah.
go-tos whenever I go to a coffee shop. But
Okay.
I also like what your mom does. I like the hot water
The
with
hot
lemon.
water
That
with-
actually helps when I have a sore throat.
Mhm.
But I
Mhm.
also
Yes.
would also recommend adding a little bit of honey to it.
Honey,
Oh,
Honey
yeah.
actually also helps
yeah.
your sore throat.
True.
But yeah,
That's
those are my
true.
favorite too.
Yeah, especially now, it's getting really cold, and for
Mhm.
us
Yeah.
SoCal people,
Yeah.
we can't handle cold well. So
Yeah.
like we drop to 60s, everyone's like coughing or sick. So
Yeah.
it's perfect
That's true.
for this season, right?
Yeah, and I mean, you brought up, hot matcha being one of your go-tos, and for our consistent viewers who will always tune in every week, the matcha was the topic of our broadcast last week, and I think they went in
Nice.
depth into the different health benefits that matcha provides for us,
Mhm.
and I think
That's
one
good.
of them was like helps with like digestion, and also like
Mhm.
I'm sure, like whenever you have a cold, like a
Yeah.
sore throat,
Yeah.
the
Definitely.
matcha and other alongside other kind of hot drinks, definitely help with that. But yeah, so the next question we have here is, what is the best winter drink you recommend that makes you feel cozy?
Ooh, that's a
There's
good one.
there's a lot.
There's a
man.
lot
Yeah.
with that one too.
You
Yeah,
know,
Let me hear yours
that one's
first,
tough.
Brother Nate. Let me hear
I
yours
think I
first.
might just have to go back and
hot.
go with
Yeah.
because you really can't
Yeah,
go
you
wrong
can't
with
beat
it.
that.
Yeah, I get
hot
you, 'cause
chocolate with
yeah.
marshmallow.
When I think of hot chocolate, I think of winter.
Exactly. When I
Yeah,
think of hot
winter.
drinks in general,
Yeah.
I think of hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Like a little bit like what I just said earlier. Like
Mm.
it's a good thing I'm standing up because if I was sitting down, if we were on a couch,
Yeah.
you might see me slouch
I
back a little
see.
bit,
Yeah.
wrapping myself in a blanket and kind of doze off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
for sure.
yeah, you can't go wrong with
You
you can't go wrong
wrong.
with hot
Go
chocolate.
wrong
Not
with
go
it.
wrong.
Yeah. And if you can travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and sip a hot drink and why?
Oh, I've really been wanting to go to Japan.
Japan.
Oh.
I've
Ooh.
really been wanting to go.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really want to try their food and drinks there. So yeah, I really want to see what it's like over
Japan.
there.
How about you, brother?
Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's where like matcha originated
I-
from or something.
I mean, it's big there. for
It's big
but
there
I'm
for
not.
sure.
I'm
They
not.
definitely
I'm
do
not
really
sure.
good over
They
there.
do, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
something like I think they call like a ceremonial matcha.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
Ceremonial
that's
drink?
exclusive to Japan though.
Yeah.
I'm not a big matcha expert. You have to ask the last week's crew because they're the matcha experts.
We'll bring
They're
them
the
back on.
We have to
perfect
bring them
matcha.
back on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Japan is definitely a
Japan.
big, I guess, place for matcha and other
Mhm.
kind of hot beverages. But I would say for me, it's tough. I guess I would imagine like the East Coast in the U.S. has
Coast,
like
yeah.
a lot of variety of hot drinks because
Uh-huh.
it definitely is colder over there
yeah.
compared to here.
Uh-huh.
Like Brother Vince said, 60 degrees over here, and we were like shivering. I don't know. I don't really know any like East Coast drinks. I don't know. I'm kind of
Yeah,
just
I don't
thinking
know
out loud
either,
here.
but I guess that would be a perfect setting. right?
Yeah,
It'd
That was
be
really insane.
make you feel very cozy.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so our next question. Okay, so the question here says, if you were a barista, what ingredient would you add to elevate your favorite
Ooh.
seasonal drink? But
Oh.
Brother Justin was in fact a barista.
Oh.
So I can ask him, when you were a barista, what ingredient did you add to, kind of customize or spice up
Yeah,
your hot drinks?
Okay. I would say in my experience, when people order hot drinks, they usually add sea salt foam on top.
Oh,
And
Ooh.
I've tried that myself, and I actually really like it. So I do recommend that. I recommend it specifically with matcha. I have to bring it back to matcha every single time. It's really good.
Yeah, no, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I keep talking about last week's crew, but they also mentioned, like the different toppings that they put on their matcha. And actually, my sister, who also makes matcha, she also makes like her own homemade sea foam that she puts on
Mhm.
it too.
Yeah.
So I know that's a pretty popular combination, like the sea salt foam
Mhm.
with the matcha. And people do it like with the hot or cold.
Yeah.
Like the foam really goes with
Yeah,
either.
yeah, yeah.
It
So I
does.
think,
it's really
pretty
good.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think for me, if I were to add like a special ingredient, it would maybe be like I know with like hot chocolate and marshmallows, and then people do like whipped cream on top
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like,
Oh.
chocolates. But that's kind of overkill,
Yeah.
if you know what I
No,
mean.
that's-
That's like a lot of sugar, but it doesn't hurt to treat yourself every once in a while.
Weren't you also a
Does.
barista, Brother Nate?
I was.
Oh man.
I
Yes,
was.
It's not an if, it's a when.
It was.
Yeah,
a-
it's a win.
Exactly.
yeah.
So
When I
you're an
was
expert too.
when I was a barista, yeah, a lot of people they liked adding honey too to
Honey,
to their
honey,
hot
yes.
teas. Honey was definitely a popular ingredient to their hot
Mhm.
drinks.
Sure, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, I kind of want to ask this question. I just remember this, but if you were to choose a hot drink, just one hot drink that you would drink for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's tough.
That's tough.
It's actually
That's
tough.
tough. You know,
Mm.
because you can't change anymore. That's it. I mean,
You know, I don't think I'd have like a specialty drink for the rest of my life, like one
Mhm.
of these. I feel like it'll be like a basic answer, but probably like hot water with lemon.
okay.
Like you can't go wrong with
You
that.
can. Yeah.
You know, I think I like that approach because I think Brother Justin is thinking like health benefit
Yeah,
wise. Because you know, like we just talked about,
Yeah.
hot water with lemon obviously offers like a lot of
Yeah.
health benefits.
Yeah.
And like I think for my answer, I would probably do something similar, like hot
Yeah,
water with
hot
lemon,
water.
or even like any kind of herbal tea. Because like we keep saying, like tea offers so much different health benefits.
Exactly.
So I think if we had to choose one hot drink, we would have to go like the healthy option and just like make it so that
Nah.
make it so that, you know, it's sustainable for
Hot chocolate.
that.
Hot chocolate every morning.
All day, every day.
And I didn't want to ask Brother Justin too. We did mention, you know, you're a barista, right?
Yes.
So in terms of like the making of a hot drink, like what was your favorite to make? Not necessarily like not what necessarily tasted good, but what was like the most fun to make? If that makes sense.
When I was a barista, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like the process, at least at our store. But there was one that I think was the most popular, which was it was a drink called chocolate covered strawberries.
Ooh.
So it was basically a hot chocolate, but with strawberry syrup inside.
Wow.
And I actually tried it, and it was pretty good.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to try that drink. That sounds
Yeah,
pretty good.
That sounds
Yeah,
good.
hopefully they still have it.
So
I
how
don't
did
think
you
anyone-
like make like would you put the strawberry first and then the
What I would usually do is I would froth the milk first, then I would add the chocolate powder to make it hot chocolate, then I would add the strawberry syrup.
spoken like a professional barista? Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I was a barista as well, I think my favorite to make was probably our chrysanthemum tea. It was like one of the herbal teas that we offered, and we put like the goji berries, and I think that was what made it like had the extra sort of flavor because they kind of added more texture to the drink, and I think that's what made it really popular. So it was like the goji berries, and then we added the tea and also ginger honey. So all of those
Wow.
three things,
Okay.
like it really just gave you that boost of energy, and like it was really good for when you were sick too.
Glad. Yeah.
So
Almost
yeah.
felt like a customer there. Like you were recommending me a drink.
I still got it. I guess I still got it. I think we have another question here. What pastry / food item would go great with a hot drink?
Ooh.
That's a great question.
Ooh, I have one actually.
You see,
Go
I
ahead,
feel like
shoot
if
it.
it's a hot drink, it has to be something like sweet.
Sweet.
What are you thinking?
Because I went to Mexico and then I tried their version of hot chocolate. Right? It's very cinnamony. It's cinnamony. But it's really good, and they pair it up with churros. Oh, it's like really good. You dip it.
Oh, okay.
It's perfect. So
Oh,
that's
man.
like one of my favorites, right?
Yeah, I think I'm
Sounds
also
really good.
on like the sweet train here. I feel like with any hot drink, I wouldn't get it with like gingerbread chai lattes, but I think gingerbread in general is nice with a hot drink.
Gingerbread,
A
yeah.
hot drink. Oh, that's true. Yeah. I think like any kind of pastry, right? Because when I think hot drink, I think like something that you would consume in the morning time, right? So like any kind of like morning pastry, I guess, like a croissant or like
Yeah,
a scone
Croissant.
would go
Yeah.
great with like a hot drink,
maybe a cookie too.
Cookie.
or a cookie too if you're on the like your food on the sweeter side. But yeah, that's just kind of where my head goes, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so I think that concludes our conversation for today. Thank you once again to our brother
Thank
Justin
you.
for joining us today. Before we wrap up, did you want to have any or give any special greetings to our viewers?
Yeah, I just wanted to greet the local of Garden Grove.
Shout out to Garden Grove! Okay, so once again, thank you to all of our viewers for joining us this week on our broadcast. As always, we want to give our thanks to Brother Eduardo Vimanalo, our Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Iranio Vimanalo, our CFO Coordinator and SEPSI CEO, Brother Wally Taray, our Station Manager, Brother Hansel F. De Dios, our District Minister, Brother Andres Nicolas Jr., our District CFO Overseer, and Brother Emmanuel Andaya, our Executive Producer. And with that, we'll pass it on to INCRadio San Diego.
This is INCRadio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Brian Anichete from the local congregation of Vista. Whew.
Boo!
Excuse me.